To make this decoration, I've got a piece of cardboard which is 83 centimeters by 84 centimeters, and I'm just going to paint that white. On a spare piece of cardboard, I've just drawn a little shoe which is 20 centimeters long. You can make the shoe however big you want it, and I'm going to cut this out so I can use it as the template. On the top of my cardboard, I'm marking in by 3 centimeters on the top, and on the left I'm marking in 3 centimeters as well, and then I'm going to be drawing a line along there. On the bottom section and on the right hand side, I'm going to be marking in by 6 centimeters and at 3 centimeters. So the bottom and the right have got two measurements, one of 6 and one at 3. And then I'm going to just draw some black lines along there. I've got all my lines marked on, and I'm going to take a number 4 flat brush and paint them black. These are just my markings, and from this point here going in, I'm going in by 5 centimeters and drawing a line there, and from that line I'm going to be going down by 3 centimeters. I'm just going straight down and then joining to the 3 centimeter. I'm going to draw all the way to the other side, and I'm doing the same on the top right by going down by 5 centimeters and then drawing the line all the way to the bottom to connect with that point there. So I've got all the lines drawn in, and now I'm going to be painting them black. So this whole section here between the two lines, I'm painting that all black all the way around, and the bottom, so that 3 centimeter line is going to all be black. Unfortunately, my cardboard is not very good in the section where I'm going to be having to write my word start. So from the black line I'm going up by 5 centimeters, and on the side I'm going in by 5 centimeters, so my T is going to land up there, and the size of my lettering I'm going to be doing is 6 centimeters tall, and all I'm going to be writing is just start. So it's and then I'm going to paint that with a number 6 paintbrush in black, and I'm using the flat brush to do that. I've got my lettering all painted in, and now I'm taking our little shoe and we're going to put 4 feet on. So I'm going to be starting by going in by 6 centimeters on the side there, and I'm just going to use a black marker and trace around the shoe. So we've got the right foot like that. Now we're going to do the left foot. Now don't forget to flip it over when you're doing the left foot. So I'm lining them up so that they're like that. So I'm trying to line them so that they're on the same line here. And then we're going to put the left foot in. So we've got our 2 feet there, and then moving over to the other side, we're going to do the same thing, lining the feet up again, and draw a right foot, and then flip it over and do a left foot, and then we're going to paint the right foot in black, and on the left foot we're just going to write a black L on it, and we're going to do that on both the sets of shoes. To write the lettering on the feet, I'm using this really small little nail art brush. It doesn't have a number on it, but it's a little small flat brush. To do the half circle on the top, that's going to go like that. I'm using my very large compass, and I've set it at 20 centimeters, and I'm marking down from that line I'm going down by 23 centimeters, so it'll be 3 centimeters just above the line. So I'm just taking my compass and going to place it on the center mark, and then just draw my circle. And then I'm going to paint that in black. I was not happy with the size of the first circle, so I've reset my compass to 25 centimeters, and I'm going to be painting along the larger line and black, and then putting an arrow on the left hand side one. I've got my arch painted in and the little arrow on the side there, and now in the middle just over here I have to write jump. So because this is hollow writing, I'm going to be just doing it in pencil and then painting around it. So, and the lettering I'm probably going to go for 5 centimeters, so just writing jump. And then I'll be painting on either side of the line and then filling the inside with white. So there's my lettering all written out, and now I'm going to paint that. I've finished the writing, and as you can see it's open, and I've rubbed out the pencil, and on the shoes I've painted, on the black ones I've painted a white R, and the left ones with the black L. So my sign of decoration is completed, and I'll be hanging that one up. To make this decoration, I'm using greaseproof paper, and what I'm going to be doing is taking the paper, and the one side is quite greased and the other side is got no grease on it, so it helps with the marker. I'm taking some clear packing tape, and I'm just going to be placing it down onto the paper. And then I'm taking another piece and placing it next to it. Just in the middle where I've got my tape, I'm taking it and folding it over so that when I poke holes in here to hang my banner, the paper is not going to tear. I'm just going to tape that down as well. I've got my piece of paper all taped down on the side here, and now I'm going to be starting my lettering going in by 5 centimeters so that I've got a bit of a gap on the side. And the size of the piece of paper here is a 30 centimeter piece of paper. So what I'm doing is I'm going in by 9 centimeters from the top and 9 centimeters from the bottom. So my lettering is going to be 12 centimeters, and all I'm doing is I'm going to be freehand drawing Annual Transylvania Convention, and then I'm going to be painting it all in black. I'm doing my lettering like this, so I've got, and I'm going to be using a permanent black marker to do the thin stripe, and what I've done is I've gone down by a half a centimeter on the top and in by half a centimeter the bottom, so that I can do all the little tails on my lettering exactly the same, and the width between for the lines that are coming down for the N is 2 centimeters. So I'm measuring all of them at 2 centimeters. I'm just starting on the U at the moment. Once again, it's got the 2 centimeters and then the half centimeter at the top to do the little tails for the lettering. And then I'm going to be painting this whole section in black. I'm using a number 6 flat brush to paint this section of my lettering in. I've got the first word painted now. Unfortunately, my table is not big enough to write it all in one go, paint it. So I've painted the first word. I'm going to wait for that to dry before I can start on the next, which is Transylvanian, which will probably be written in 2 parts as well. I finished painting my banner, and it's a very easy decoration to do. The only thing is I found a little bit of problem was trying to do the S, the C and the O's, because all the others are beautifully just straight up and down. And I'll just wait for that to dry, and then I'll be hanging that. Before I hang it, I've got to put the sticky tape on the sides like we did at the start. This is quite a large decoration because each of my letters is 10 centimeters wide, and then I've got 2 spaces, and there are 33 letters, so in total this one is 360 centimeters long because we've got the 5 centimeters extra on the sides here, which gives us that extra 10 centimeters. So if you don't have 360 centimeter distance, I'd suggest you make the lettering a wee bit smaller. I've put my sign up just half above my makeshift stage, so it's quite a long banner, and it just adds a little bit of the Rocky Horror touch to it.